Okay, round one, we have the choice. Play first. This hand's fine. It's definitely a little bit slow, but I think it's worth keeping. All right. All right, Read the Bones is actually fine here. No 2-drop is really nice. I think we still go Read the Bones. Makes better use of the mana. I like that. We could find another 2-drop off it too. So we don't need... ooh. I kind of don't mind keeping both of these. Next turn I can go Towergeist into Watercourser Shambling Ghoul on turn 5. I think we're keeping both. That's like the best bang for your buck you can get out of Read the Bones, where it's like empty board sort of thing, you know? No risk. No 3-drop from our opponent. That's surprising. So now we get to go Towergeist, like I said, into Watercourser 2, or even maybe Assassin plus Ghoul. Basically, we get to play 2 spells next turn. Plus, we're getting more value from this Towergeist. Pretty fortunate our opponent didn't do anything the first 3 turns. We top out at 5, so we're pretty much done with lands at this point, which is nice. Do I need a second blue for anything? I don't think I do. No, I think we just take the Vial. It's our combo piece with Sphinx's Tutelage. So as of now, we're going Watercourser Shambling Ghoul next turn. Okay. Nice. I feel like we're in pretty good shape here. We've got removal or the tempo card, or even turn a blocker off, or attacker. So, I mean, we're looking pretty good here. Syndicar's Royal is pretty good for him. We still get, I mean, the beauty is we still get to attack into it. So I think I might just... Yeah, I think we're going to end up swinging with everything, probably pumping Courser because he's not blocking, so we're getting in for 7, and then I get to follow up with an Undead Servant. Or maybe it's actually better to play the Vial. Basically forego 1 point of damage to get an extra draw, but maybe not. I guess I'm not in a huge rush to play Vial. I don't need him to know about Vial. All right, let's do my first plan. I like getting in. Let's maximize damage here. Okay. It's a big dude. Oh, well, he's going to get punished for that. Alright, so we're up to 7 lands, which means we can go Hunger plus Disperse. Well, we're going to Hunger. Swing with everything. See how he blocks. I mean, he doesn't have great blocks here. Okay. So, we'll just, I mean, I could save my Undead Servant, but I'm not even sure I want to. I think we'll just let it die. Now we'll play Vile. Okay. Husk, not bad. I mean, we've got next blocker on lockdown. Okay. Okay. Still don't quite have lethal. So what's the play? We have enough to play everything this turn. So I can Disperse Skyraker Giant, Assassin Brute. And how much damage can I get in? 4. I kind of wish I could push through more damage, to be honest. Could also Assassin the Skyraker Giant. Swing with everything. I don't love that. Then he can block. He's only got 1 card left. So let's say I Disperse Skyraker Giant, play Eyeblight Assassin on Brute. He can double block my Shambling Ghoul, but then he takes 4, he goes to 3, but then he can replay Skyraker Giant. Kind of want to push through more damage. That still might be the play. I mean, I'm playing 2 creatures. I could also just use Vile, save Disperse. Use Vile, Assassin Brute, swing everything. And then I can still play Huskin. Okay. I think we're going to do that. So let's do this. That can't block. Assassin on Brute. So he at least has to double block if he wants to kill something here. So he can double block Ghoul, but then he takes 5 because I can pump the Water Courser and I can still play a Swamp and Husk. Or he can if he double blocks Water Courser, I just get to kill both his guys. All right, he's just chumping then. So we'll get in for 4. Go land, husk, pass. So now I think we just disperse Skyraker Giant, and we've got 5 attackers to his 4 blockers, and that should be lethal. Okay, so basically tempoed him out, but he got a lot of mileage out of that Zyndakar's Royal. How many? He probably got, he played it right on turn 5, so he got four elementals. So we did have to fight through those, but our 2/3 bodies on our guys are pretty good against that. Unfortunately, Undead Servants are slightly worse against that, but we get to, get quite a few, so eventually. We only saw one that game, admittedly, but I don't think we've got much in the sideboard department. He did seem a bit slow, but I think we're geared pretty nicely to be high value upside plus good late game plan with Sphinx's tutelage. So let's try this again. Yeah, this hand's fine. I guess Maritime Guard is pretty underwhelming looking in this match, since he's playing little to no. He could still, I mean, we saw Bully, so it's not like he doesn't have the 2 drops, but yeah, Maritime Guard does not look fantastic in this match, since it can't attack into Zyndakar's Royal tokens or block all that profitably. I might have just want to cut it for another 5-drop removal spell, but that's only because he didn't seem hyper aggressive starting it off. I might even mill myself with the Return Centaur just to see if we can put some Undead Servants in our yard or something else to fuel for our double Cruel Revival. I just don't think the milling him out plan necessarily needs to be our main plan. That was a good draw. Okay. This would be a good time to draw the Assassin. All right, let's just go read the bones, pass. We don't need to attack into a Leaf Gilder here. All right, so don't need that, but we'll surely keep this. Ooh, Greyblade Marauder. Well, Marauder is also going to motivate us to want to play a Return Centaur targeting ourselves, as is Cruel Revival. So I think Centaur is going to end up milling ourselves. And maximizing our mana would say Centaur first, I think. Although I understand playing the Marauder first. I don't think that's a terrible idea, because then playing the Centaur makes it better. But I think we do want to go Centaur next turn, and then Marauder leave up Disperse next turn. Just make better use of the mana. Yeah, I think so. All right, so Return Centaur, mill ourselves for 4. And we put an Undead Servant and a Screeching Scab in there, so 2 zombies to return with Cruel Revival. Granted, we lost a tutelage, but I don't actually think that's that big of a deal. 2 creatures for Marauder, too. Like, it was just a very successful feed for the cards we have in our hand. Okay, there's the Zyndakar's Royal. Looks like he missed his land drop though. All right, I think the same plan we're doing before. We're gonna swing with Centaur, play Marauder, leave up Disperse. No need to play the Alchemist Vial just yet. Oh, that's cool. Little synergy with Zendikar's Royal. Looks like he hit 3 lands. That's kind of cool. All right, let's go Vial here first. All right, land Towergeist. See if we can't dig for some more goodies. Assassin can kill Leaf Gilder. Husk is kind of cool, but I think I'd rather just kill his Leaf Gilder. Although, I mean, it's not like he needs a Leaf Gilder, but creature spell that removes something. How useful is Husk? I mean, Husk isn't all that useful right now. And if I need it, I can always bring it back. Yeah, we'll take the Assassin. Okay. And we'll pass the turn. Okay. It's a lot of Mage Ring Bullies. Okay. Gearcrafter's not too intimidating. So, I mean, now I can kill his Thopter token instead of the Leaf Gilder. I don't think Leaf Gilder is that high of a priority anymore anyway. So, I think we probably just kill Thopter token. It's not that, I mean, obviously he can't block anyway, my Towergeist, but I just like the idea of getting rid of his flyer because he doesn't have a great attack against us really at all. All right, so, ooh, yeah, that's pretty awesome. So now we get to go Assassin, kill Thopter. I mean, it could kill Gearcrafter too. But I think I'll kill Thopter still. Servant. And if I attack with Towergeist, we still have some pretty awesome blocking scenarios here, so I think we'll just get in with Towergeist. He's got 3, 4, 5, 6. I mean, I guess he kills us with Seismic Elemental, but I'm still gonna get in with my flyer. We've got 6 blockers to his 8 attackers, but our blocks are looking really good. If he has Seismic Elemental, I guess we take 16, which is a lot of damage. But I think we just hope he doesn't have Seismic Elemental. Alright, Hellion's a lot less intimidating, although it does attack, makes his Majoring Bullies attack better. Okay. It's acceptable. I still don't think his attacks are all that great. Plus, he has to attack with the Bully here. The Bullies. Kind of want Undead Servant to die anyway. He's much more motivated to go in with more stuff. But otherwise, we're just going to eat his Bullies. I mean, the thing is, if he gets in with other stuff, I get even more value because he still has to attack with Bullies. Yeah. So he's just, I guess, willing to let his Bullies die, which seems good. I'm not going to... There's no reason to kill my Undead Servant off if I'm not losing any, you know. If I don't have to lose anything, I'm not going to. No cards left in his hand, too, so we're in a pretty good spot. I can possess Scab back, read the bones, or something else, I guess, but I think we're just going to get in with Towergeist again. Actually, I guess we can't because of Skyraker Giant, huh? But I definitely want to use Cruel Revival on the Immermaw Hellion. I mean, I guess I can kill his Skyraker Giant. It's not like his attacks are very good. I can just eat Immermaw Hellion. Yeah. Alright, I guess we Cruel Revival Skyraker Giant. I changed my mind. So we attack... Cruel Revival, bringing back... I don't know. I guess Undead Servant. I'm actually going to do Husk. So we'll kill that. And get in for our damage. Play Husk and pass. So we're not leaving up Disperse and Vial, only because I really don't mind trading a Greyblade Marauder for an Immermaw Hellion, especially considering I've got Possess Scab in hand. His attacks are not very good here at all. And he definitely shouldn't have pre-combated the land, I don't think. I don't think that was a wise idea. So we're just going to eat his army alive here. I mean, I guess we can even block like this. Prevent damage. Block the same amount of creatures. Maybe should have just sacked the servant, actually. Yeah, worked pretty insanely well for us. So now we just get to... So we're up to 9 mana, so we can do Scab plus Servant. And now he probably has to block Husk or else he dies. Is that even right? 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14. Yeah, we have Xaxes lethal, so we just swing with everything and he has to block Husk. Because he has no cards in hand. Okay. So then we just sack the... I guess we have 2 more servants on the way, so we'll just sack the servant. Oh wait, so I screwed that up. I totally screwed that up, and I'm sure people are going to comment about it, but I needed to play servant, sack it in response to playing it. I don't know why I always forget that. It's really good synergy. But yeah, you play servant when you have one in your yard, you sack it to Husk right away, you get 2 zombies, and your guy's a 4/4, so I definitely should have done that. Hopefully I draw another servant so I can actually show what I'm talking about here, but it just happens to not matter in this match because we're already so far ahead. I mean, he's dead regardless of whether I use the vial or not, so I'm just going to not use the vial. Actually, want to... It's not even necessary, but because I already have lethal, I'm just going to do it. But yeah, so I screwed up the Undead Servant play, but I think, I mean, it just seemed like our opponent did not pressure us enough, and we managed to outvalue him. Neither game did we mill him at all, but, I mean, we've got some high-value cards in our deck, regardless of the Sphinx's tutelage, so it was kind of irrelevant. But, all right, we'll see you round 2.